All right, let's see who comes in here tonight, you guys. I'm going to read the masculine collective because a lot of you are like saying you're acting weird since the eclipse. I feel like all men are acting a bit bizarre. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. All right, so what's going on with the masculine collective? They're going through a lot of tower moments, you guys. I feel like this eclipse threw them through the ringer, okay? If you are dealing with a man who's being normal right now, logical right now, grounded right now, and they're actually trying right now, and they're aligning right now, bless your heart, keep that around, okay? Because these men are like being crazy weird, okay? And I'm doing readings, I'm hearing these stories, and I'm just like, oh my God. And like these men are like in this paralyzed, fearful state right now. I'm glad you guys got notified. I'm trying to lift the spell work that was put on my work that blocked people from getting notified. Okay. Because my business got juju put on it in 2020 by people that shouldn't have been doing that to me. And I went from getting 400 to 1,000 live viewers at a time down to literally like 10 overnight. Jerry is going through a dark night of soul right now, but does love you. So I am trying to lift this and get myself back out there, but there's so much heaviness and almost like a veil that's been put over me, my business, and everything that I'm building that has disrupted my path so immensely by somebody that should have been trustworthy in providing a safe place for me. So it's been a battle to remove. Yeah, but I remember that, you guys. I used to get 400 to 1,000 live viewers at a time. And now I sit in here and I'm lucky to get like 15. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God. Like, you know, that's why I kind of gave up on YouTube. And I'm trying to reverse all this and lift this veil off. And it's a heavy one. It's a heavy one. And it's unfortunate that people worked against me that should have been supporting me, you know? There's some nasty people out there. All right, so the masculines are having sleepless nights, yeah? The masculines are having sleepless nights. What is surprising? Oh my, because their karma's coming up to be seen. Their karma's coming up to be seen. Okay, so 9 of Swords, the moon, they're deeply in emotions. Maria, you're going to meet a new man this year. They're deeply in emotions is causing them anxiety. With the Justice card, their karma is being forcefully balanced. And this moon energy brought forceful balance. So some of you watching, you're having your own force of balance, right? Like Vanessa, we discussed with you in your reading I did. There's a force of balance happening. And it hurts and it sucks. And it's going to, you know, make you feel like shit. And they're like feeling like shit because I'm getting like a back pain as I'm doing this reading. So a lot of the masculine are like, they're feeling like shit right now. And I feel like they're like paralyzed. I feel like that a lot of spell work hit their throats as well. And I feel like some of them are embarrassed. Okay, there's a sense of embarrassment. And there's a lack of self-confidence. Thank you for the donation, A. And your message is that you're going to get a promotion and a new job this year where you're going to be risen up where you deserve to be. Okay. So the feminine is leading the way right now. Okay, a lot of you are. You're leading the way. You truly are. So stay strong. And a lot of you are working on balancing your feminine energy right now. That's what's going on. And a lot of you have been off path as well. So if you're experiencing pain, anxiety, and that sort of thing, you're off path right now. Your masculine energy, which has to do with stability, which is your 3D life, is not aligned. Okay. And that sort of thing. So a lot of you are going through this. But the masculine here is literally not sleeping. Okay. Deep emotions, deep emotions, the deepest, darkest emotions possible are like haunting them right now, especially at night. Justice, it's like there is karmic justice coming to their way, whether they want to feel it or not. They get to feel it. Okay, they're going to feel that. Your energy is strong, truth cards. They feel the feminine rising right now. They really do. They feel that feminine rising. They feel that feminine energy. They feel your energy, and it's causing them anxiety as well. They do. They feel the divine feminine rising. I just heard that very clear, and they can't satisfy you. They feel like they can't satisfy you. Like they feel like they can't match that. The masculine have been kind of secret evil eyeing the feminine for a while. And this has been happening to a lot of us even for years. People, you know, that you've been with, partners, or, you know, what have you. And this is like something they're getting karma for as well, as they shouldn't have been doing this. This is not masculinity. This is not what men should be doing, right? Let's see. So a lot of them have been emotionally unavailable, but guess what? Those emotions that they are hiding and suppressing are coming up and heavily consuming them. They are self-numbing with alcohol right now. A lot of them are drinking, drugs, addiction is very, very heavy right now with the masculine collective. They may be quiet, you guys, because they are so deep and dark in their addictions that they can't even get themselves out of it right now. Narcissist. A lot of them are showing themselves to be a self-centered narcissist as well. Okay. They've been liars, they've been deceivers, they've been manipulators. A lot of you guys like saw through this a long time ago, but all of this game is coming up to haunt them. It's coming up to haunt them. They've been very self-centered, you guys. And anything they have done to you and others that's been just rotten and nasty is literally like backlashing on themselves. And it's literally coming back tenfold. And they're kind of blaming you because they're like, just stop smothering me. Which a lot of you have already walked away from the connection. Because I feel like a lot of you feminine, you're getting karma if you try to like smother the masculine too much. Things like that. They feel like they can't do this. A lot of them have such deep, dark energy and deep, dark curses that the eclipse brought up to be felt inside of themselves. They feel like they cannot do this. They cannot align. They feel like they can't face this as they're drinking. A lot of them are going to get in trouble legally is what I'm hearing as well, because they're going to do stupid shit. There's going to be a lot of impulsive behavior with the Aries energy is what I'm getting as well. Okay, as their karma balancing happens. But I just see them like paralyzed. Like they're just paralyzed. Judgment Day. We're here. Judgment Day. Okay, which wheel is the karma right now? Which wheel is the karma? A lot of them, they have a third-party situation. That third party, the only thing that that person and that third party had in common was targeting you. Okay? And a lot of you guys detached. You detached from the connection. You don't care anymore. And that masculine and that third party have nothing in common anymore. And there's going to be a lot of fighting. There's going to be truth exposure. And that third party is going to show to be that masculine's enemy and prisoning them down and targeting them and fucking up their life. It's going to be shown, and they're going to start doing it because they no longer have you, viewer, as who they can target and try to terrorize and make jealous and try to taunt and poke and provoke. This is the time of karma truly being served. And if anybody thinks they're going to get away with their karma, they're not. Okay, they're not. The next 6 months, that those walls that block karma from being served are taken down. Move to your home state. Well, it's a possibility. LA is a little difficult. The walls are coming down that was blocking deception, manipulation, was blocking karma from being served. This is all coming down. That veil is being lifted, and karma is going to backlash very quickly. Okay. With the Devil card here, I feel like that their karma is tying them down and they're being forced to serve it until they serve it. Okay. With the Magician, they're trying to have control over their life right now. They're trying to manifest their way out of it. They're trying to finagle their way out of it. It's not working. They're keeping themselves prison until you serve it. It's almost like spiritual tie downs. Anna, your message is that you're going to move this here. It's almost like spiritual tie downs. It's almost like they're in like spiritual jail, so to speak, repent purgatory. Okay. And it's like, you are going to face this until you let go, until you allow this karma to be served, until you make this right. That sort of energy. This is very serious type of energy. You know, it's like being seen in front of the spiritual judge, so to speak, because there is a complete another realm that aligns with the 3D realm, right? And this is the behind the curtain stuff that people don't want to admit happens, right? A lot of them are tied down to their old belief systems. Okay, and I feel like a lot of you shattered those belief systems. This is heavily on the masculine's mind. Your energy, your cutthroat energy, your boundaries are doing them good, you guys. They actually respect your boundaries a lot, even if they don't like your boundaries. So the feminine going, I'm not going to deal with this, I'm not going to deal with that, that's actually keeping them in their boundaries, okay? So a lot of them are conflicted right now. Okay, they're going back and forth. They want to contact you. They want to like make things right, but they're just conflicted on how to do it. A lot of them have fear of what others think, but this is going to change. And I'll tell you why, because everyone's life's going to fall apart this year. Okay, it doesn't matter. You're not exempt. Your facade. Okay, that little like fake life that you put on just so the outside world sees you that way, that's all going to fall apart. None of that's going to hold anymore. So it's not going to matter what other people think, because your true colors are going to expose whether you like it or not. Okay, these facades won't need to be put on anymore when we have this reset. Okay, when we're all being shoved to our knees and being forced to humble down and find that place, it's not going to matter. No one's going to care. Jade, your message is you're going to reconcile with a man. No one cares what you think. No one cares what... I mean, no one's going to care what people think of them anymore when they're being put into a place of survival. Okay? And I feel like everybody that's not serving their karma or not facing it is going to be put into a place of survival. And I also feel like that they're going to weaken. Their energy is going to weaken to such a point. They're going to engage in addictions and just toxic behavior, and they're going to self-destruct until they are down on their knees. Okay? So there's going to be a forced thrown to your knees until you see what you've done, until you reflect, until you face it. And it's going to be in forms of like, you're going to get in trouble, you're going to lose money, you're going to lose everything you have, you're going to be stripped, you're going to be seen for who you truly are, that sort of thing. I mean, it's going to get quite gruesome. But you have to lose everything to gain is the message I'm hearing. Do not try to save them, you guys, because you'll get karma. So right now they're having a very strong, powerful urge to the feminine. And the reason why is because they're in such a dark place that your light is drawing them in. So as you guys stay detached and you stay with your boundaries and you're very cutthroat about those boundaries, they're having a very strong sexual urge towards you. Your energy excites them, okay? Like they really want that light, but at the same time, I feel like some of your ancestors are blocking it because they don't want you to enable them or go into that dark place with them, okay? So divine timing, divine orchestration, and the lessons have to be served. If you guys take the temptation of a sexual interaction with some of these men, you're going to get karma right away, and your light's going to be sucked right out of you, and you're going to feel like shit. But at the same time, they're kind of being navigated home by your light. Okay, but just be cautious with giving it to them. They're thinking about you all the time. Like they're having this magnetic draw as these walls come crumbling down. Okay, the blankets of deception, the blankets of lies that have been blocking true counterparts from each other is starting to dissipate. They can't get you off their mind. Okay, and they're becoming more vulnerable and a bit more soft with their emotions right now, and they don't want you to see that part of them either. Okay, they kind of have an idea here with the feminine that they're on a journey that they cannot fully explain. Some of these masculines, I got a visual of it, they actually understand that this is a spiritual connection. They've been doing reading up on it on the internet. They've been Googling shit, whatever it may be. They're watching readings. Like, they're doing things in secret. I saw it. And they're sitting there like, no, I don't believe in that shit. No, I don't believe in that shit. That's not true. Oh, we're soulmates? Like, whatever. No, I don't believe in that. Yeah, bullshit. And they act like they don't watch you and they don't care about you, and then they ignore you and all that shit. Right. As they're Googling spiritual connections, spiritual awakening. Okay, like some of them are literally Googling these topics because they're wondering what the fuck is happening to themselves. Okay, and I feel like they're getting like ancestors whispering in their ear, like, look this up. Like, don't you feel this happening to you? So this is like one huge awakening happening. And we've gone through many rounds of these awakening, right? But this is more painful every single time. And there can be the dark and light side of awakening. Some people hit the dark even harder when they're like forced into awakening, right? So that's the downfall. They understand that they have something bigger with you than they understand as well. Like I said, they understand the soul connection. They understand that there's something bigger with you than they can see, and that this goes out on a large scale. They get it. They do. Okay. And they are going to be changing. They're going to be pushed into change to grow some strength, to grow a set of balls. Okay. To start like working on physical strength, spiritual strength, emotional strength, starting to be more vulnerable and that sort of thing. They're going to be forced to understand love. Look at that. They're getting signs of twin flames. See what I tell you. They're starting to understand this connection, you guys. They are. They know this love is once in a lifetime. They know that this is much more than they really fully understood before, but they are understanding, and I can see it. They very much are understanding. I feel drawn to do the romance cards. And you guys, I have a firm on my website now, which can allow you to pay for my services in installments if you qualify for it. Okay, Klarna like closed out for some reason, so I have a firm now as a payment option. Okay, and I really recommend getting a curse removal if you are dealing with anxiety, depression, stagnancy, feeling paralyzed, that sort of thing, poverty issues, what have you. You can email me to consult about a clearing if you would like to, but these curses are really coming out hardcore. Okay, so if you need help removing this, will help you on divine path and get you to highest potential. They're starting to think more positive about the connection despite how things seem. Okay, and they're going to make a decision about this connection very soon. So this is like decision day, you know, decision day. They know this is true love, and they know they need to make changes to be aligned with you. There is no other option. They cannot control the connection. They've been trying to control the connection. They've been trying to control you. Okay, they can't anymore. All right, so they're going to feel this navigation towards you. Let me get some word cards for you. You're the best thing ever happened to me. I see it now. I sometimes wonder if our love is true. My pain is blinding me. Yep. They're blinded by pain right now. I don't think you realize how hurt I am. This is not easy for me. I need to be alone right now. I'm almost ready to make a fresh start. Deep down, I want you more than anything. There you go. All right, you guys. So I'm going to get off here. You have a good evening. Bye-bye.